Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm Carol Anderson with RE/MAX of Santa Clarita. Today I have with me Cynthia Arrieta with RE/MAX of Santa Clarita. Hello Cynthia, thank you for joining us.
Hi Carol, how are you today?
Excellent, thank you. So Cynthia, you are here to talk about you're here to talk about a lot of things with real estate, but for starters we're going to talk about rural ranch properties, for example, Acton, Aqua Dulce, Hasley Canyon. As a matter of fact, I know you live in Acton. I live in Acton as well. Such a beautiful place to live.
Yes,
and
it is. We love it.
Yes, it is. It's very nice, quiet, serene, and peaceful. And it's a great place, especially if you have horses or if you're into riding dirt bikes or doing any of those,
Any activities where you need land.
Exactly, or lots of place to park. So Cynthia, tell us a little bit about purchasing a home in, a rural ranch area.
Well, it's a little different than, there's more criteria in a ranch property that you need to look for. And so you want an expert that will help you look for those different criterias in purchasing a home with land. So for instance, if you have a piece of property and it has over an acre on it, do you know where the property lines are? Should you ask for it? Most rural communities have septic tanks. Do you know anything about septic tanks? You need an agent that'll help you do that.
And also wells?
Yes. Wells are very important. They provide you water for your homes. Some of the ranch properties in Hasley Canyon as well as Acton and Aqua Dulce are on city water. I have buyers that prefer that, and so we would look for that. So you need to know what your criteria is when you want to purchase a ranch home. Do you want city water or do you want a well? Some of my clients prefer a well. They like to be in charge of their water supply, demand, as well as septic systems. You need to know what you want to do with it, where is it, can you build more on, what you would have to do. So these are all questions that I am able to answer for the consumer when purchasing a ranch. We have land also up in Bakersfield in those areas. So you got to know where you want to live, what is the water supply, and how much property do you really want to be able to purchase, which would then bring me into also the topic of just buying straight land. Land right now is at all-time low because there's no financing for land right now. So you can buy 10, 20, 30 acres.
For very inexpensively.
Yes, for low price. And that's a great investment. If you have some cash that you would like to invest some land in, maybe down the road there'll be property that the county, the city would like to buy for one reason or another.
Well, you know what they say about land. They ain't making any more.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's definitely, I think, some good advice. Now, I want to talk to you about something a little bit different. When you go, say, on a listing appointment, to say we're going to list a home,
right?
And what do you tell the seller? On how to prepare their home for sale. Sometimes it can be a delicate subject.
Yes, and it's true. We are talking about your home, and what we want to do is turn it into a commodity to sell. So the first thing we're going to do is declutter. You want to declutter your home. You want to be able to make the new buyer look at themselves in that home the best way they can. So you want to take down personal pictures. You want to be able to make the buyer see themselves and their furniture in the home. So we call staging the home. Whereas it, just like if you were to see a model home, you don't see personal pictures or anything like that.
Right. Well, I do think that's very important, and I mean, it's amazing how perhaps just like a little bit of paint, and a little bit of cleaning, and maybe if you have some pets, make sure that,
clean those windows.
Yes.
Put those magazines away. The rule of thumb is if you haven't used it for a year, get rid of it.
That's a great rule. I wish I could follow that rule, Cynthia. Anyway, so I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I hope that we do this again soon, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Carol.